Hello everybody again. So I wanted to talk about the F-18 that you saw in that little cinematic video I made because it looked very stupid. You could tell that when I shot the radar battery, I didn't hit a thing and there was a time explosion. Yes, that is true. That is true. I'm not denying it because I have tried hitting that thing and for something to explode for like solid 30 minutes, so I just got bored. Now, a little bit of history about this thing. This thing is technically my first gyro plane that I have ever made. I played this game since when you used to spawn in the desert. Yeah, that long. Now, the point being that this thing is very old and outdated. I'll show you the outdated version in a second. This is technically the updated one. So yeah, let me go over the updated features. So number one, we have the radar. It's actually very useful because when you fly between trees and you can't see nobody, you look at the radar. So it's actually very simple. I'm not gonna rip it out. I'm just gonna show how it's made. It's very simple. Uh, okay, there it is. So it's basically this, but it's slapped down in here in the middle so it doesn't take up space, with a bunch of lights on it. Up being it's above you, so blue, color of the sky, and green being lower than you, meaning color of the grass. And then there's forward, backwards, left, and right. Yeah, it's extremely simple. So yeah, the gun used to be a clutter of mounted guns that this guy right here made, but the build got so laggy that I had to take it out. So I installed these instead. I haven't seen more people using them. I don't know why. I don't know if they know that you can do this, but basically, you can make guns infinite with the Control C thing. And yeah, that's basically it. It's less laggy, it's way better. There is a second seat if you wanna take your friend along. Uh, it used to have a thruster engine, but then again, I don't want this thing to explode into millions of pieces if there's explosion right somewhere here. But like I said, this thing has been passed down to generations, from generation to generation. These two tripwires, I'm never gonna call them tripwires. It's a laser. It's not a tripwire, it's a laser. These two lasers are kind of your HUD, so you can see. You might be wondering why can't they cover this up like I said a million times. This thing is so old. I'll show you an older version that would crash the game if it exploded. Uh, oh yeah, another feature is these things. It's not a feature, it's a cosmetic because they really don't do anything. Oh, and of course, how can you forget the most important thing? Ejection seat. Wow. Yeah, I made sure to include your friend. It also has a landing gear. I mean, it has to have, but has a warning when you're coming too close to the ground. All right, let me show you the F-19. And bang, this thing is so ridiculously over-engineered. It's kind of funny that I spent so much time on this thing. All right, let's go over it. So, unlike that, it has this massive gun in the middle. Then choose this, like a big shotgun, infinite too. Oh yeah, Here, as you can see, it has a speedometer. Yeah, a speedometer. I don't know how it, I don't remember how it works. I think it's like Mach, so it moves like every few Machs. As you can hear the pull up Hornet. The game's a bit glitched with the steering thing, so as you can see, it moved a little bit. Alright, so let me show you more features. Yeah, look at that lag. Like I couldn't stand with it. As you can see, an exposed thruster here. This had to be changed because there was like an update for a short amount of time when the devs made it. So this little guy, Fricklet, collides with the. So I had to increase this canopy, thus increasing these things, which are ejection things. I'll show you in a second. Now this comes with 4 bombs. I have no idea if this still works. But most importantly, tracking missiles. They do not work because, like I said, this thing is old, and I don't think it wrote to Grambys code, like the actual Lua code, goes well together, and these don't kind of work. I'll leave the. You can also find these in my Discord if you want them. Like I said, I don't know if they work. I lost all faith in steering gyros. So yeah. Um, has a few of these rockets, so you can see. It doesn't have a second seat. Don't know why. Oh yeah, about the red light. So this red light basically is letting you know, yes, you can see that your tracker is on, or when you can fire a missile. Because when you're flying, when you're dogfighting with someone and you want to fire off a missile at them, you have to know if that his missile is gonna hit them or not. And how do you know that you're close enough for the tracker to pick up? You press L. Oh, my heat seeker, whatever this is on. Now if I get out and I stand in front, it's letting you know that you better fire up that missile fast. If I stand here, it doesn't scream at you. Okay, so we're back. I got disconnected for some reason, like happened, my internet is trash. But anyways, it has an ejection seat like the last one. And that's kind of it. Oh yeah, this uses thrusters, which are way faster. But like I said, one shot to this thruster and you're gone. This is why I really hate thrusters in this game. Let me show you the ejection, if it still works. Yeah, okay, it doesn't work. Yeah, well, basically you saw how it would work. Oh, there goes the seat. So yeah, that's really it. I'm gonna leave the code for the dogfighter, not this one, but I'll leave the missiles in the description if you want to add them. Because, like I said, this is obsolete to that one. Use that one to kill your friends, not this one. So yeah, thanks for watching. Make sure to subscribe and like.